guys, how's it going? This is Diane, the Be a Blessing Stitcher, and this is my second Flosstube. So welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you've come back, wow, I can't thank you guys enough for all the wonderful comments, the kind words. Oh, you guys made me smile. You made my day. So if you watched my video to the end, you guys really made me smile. So thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching and following me. Today, I thought I would go through some of my finishes. I don't have any FFOs, but I've got a couple finishes, a couple new starts, and a couple of things that I'm going to start very soon, and then some haul. There is a little bit of fabric haul in this. I'll do that toward the end if anybody wants to cut out at the end. So I'm kind of thinking let's just dive in and I'll start showing you some of my finishes. So the first one that I have, I made it a while back already, and it is Fresh Lemonade by Primrose Cottage. I plan to make this into a pillow. Oh, I have to hold that longer, they said. I'm not very good at that. I plan to make that one into a pillow. I want to do kind of a fruit salad theme, but I jumped right into patriotic stitching this year, and everything else, the bees, everything else that I intended to do kind of went out the window, and I just started decorating for patriotic. So this is another one. It's done in the exact same colors. This one is also by Primrose Cottages, and plan to do a pillow with that too. I might do a tall pillow with a pocket. They have a tutorial on their channel that shows how to do that, and I have not done one with a pocket yet. I think that's a really cute idea. So those two are headed for Pillowhood. Then I've stitched one of Brenda Gervais. She's got a seasonal book that has 4 different houses, and they come with tags, spring, summer, fall, I think winter is the other one. One of them actually is kind of a 4th of July stitch. I didn't get it done. And this one, it's supposed to have a little spring tag at the bottom. And there's a template in the back of the book for me to cut that label out and stitch it down either by hand, or could do whatever I wanted with it. I can also, there's an option to finish the flower border all the way across, and that's partly why I haven't finished it, because I don't quite know what I want to do with the end of that and what I want to do with the other 3 seasons. I was initially thinking a pillow, so I did it on really small fabric. I think this might be 36 count. I think this is 36. For me, that's pretty small. But I did do it 2 over 2, I believe. So I think it's 36, 2 over 2. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, and I think that's why I haven't started the other ones either just yet. And then there was a sale earlier this year with Primrose Cottages again. As you can tell, I love their designs. This was a Stitching with Mom. The mom is Nettie, and she did All Things Grow with Love, which I'm kind of a pink girl, a pink and a green girl, and this has both. So how could I resist stitching that one? Do you ever just stitch something with not a clue how you're gonna finish it or what you're gonna do with it? It's me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might have to frame that one, maybe set it up somewhere on a shelf, or yeah, I don't know exactly. That's why he's still in the unfinished, fully finished pile. And then I have a couple that are even older than that. This next one is a Shannon Christine design. It was a freebie. I belong to her designer group. It's a paid subscription, and this was a freebie that she put up last fall, and I thought it was gorgeous. Oh, I should have had my design board. I have a design board, and I forgot it. This one actually called for some beading. Let me see if I can put something behind that. That would give us a little bit better. So it's not quite so see-through. There we go. Lots and lots of white on that one. But the colors, oh, you guys, her colors are amazing. And I just love her shading. And when I saw that one, I couldn't quite resist it. It was just so beautiful. And then I just watched a couple of tutorials on how to do some beading and was kind of a piece of cake to do that. So if you guys have ever thought about beading, it's not hard at all. Again, that was another stitch I just simply loved. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it yet. So, and then this next one was a stitch along with Nicole Spohr. Last fall, she did the Old Fashioned. It's another Shannon Christine design. And it was on black also, which is not so easy. This one was a huge challenge. I think I put that one in and out about 4 times. I first started doing it 1/1, and it just didn't look vibrant enough. It didn't pop. So then I took it out and I started doing 2/1, and I still didn't like it. So I pulled it out and I went to the B5200 white, and then it really started to pop, and then I liked it a lot better. But I had a fair amount of it done before I decided what I was gonna do. So he's kind of precious to me because he was a lot of work. So I do have the backer board that Chantel Demling 141 design. She has an Etsy shop. She made a backer board for the sale that Nicole was doing, and Nicole finished it on that. And I have that, just haven't gotten to it. You know, I got it done and then Christmas hit, and you guys know the craziness of Christmas, all the busyness, and yeah, this year we're gonna get them done soon. Then I had 2 new starts and 2 finishes this past week. The first one is the second of the 2. Looking to see if I have my pattern for it here somewhere. I printed it this time, but do you think I can find it? Oh man, hang on guys, I'm sorry. Nope. I don't see it. Okay, well, we'll just go on without it. But it was Patriotic Flowers by Emily Call. This is the second of the 2, and he is going to be a pillow to match the first one that I did. So I got him finished. I just have to stitch him up. But apparently counting is hard, because I thought I started in the middle so that I would make sure that my fabric was the right size. But look how much fabric I have at the bottom, and look at how little fabric I have left at the top. Thank goodness it was meant to be a pillow, because I wasn't going to be doing a whole lot else with this one. So, but I'm super happy with that. I can't wait to get him finished. Hopefully I'm going to get that done this weekend. And then one more I started, and wow, I'm disorganized today. I lost it. There it is. I thought this was going to be a really quick little stitch, and I thought, oh, I'll just quick make a little pillow yet. No, it wasn't a quick little stitch. There's a lot of stitches in that. A lot of stitches. And this was a freebie, and it was on samplers-santa.com, and this is a little freebie chart on their site. And I started it in a different color also. I started it in a darker red, and I got one whole stripe done, and I didn't like it. Pulled it out. That's my theme. I pull it back out. I'm a ripper. I'm a frogger. But I really like it now. I really, really love it. So I think I'm going to turn that one into a pillow also. So those are my finishes so far for this week. No FFOs, but hopefully next time I'll have a couple to show you guys. The only other thing that I really worked on was my One Nation by Bygone Stitches. And I got a little bit more of the gridding done. I'm just going to quick pop it off of my hoop a minute. I am really enjoying this particular stitch. So I've gotten, I got a lot of clips on him. So I've gotten my gridding all the way up to the top. I'm gonna have to go way back, guys. I got the gridding done to the top. I have to kind of finish that last second row. There's 2 rows of red across the very top. But I'm really quite excited because I get to start doing something fun other than gridding. I either get to start the white stars in the middle of the glue, or I can start doing some more states, which is way more fun and it goes much faster than just the plain gridding. So I've been working on that one a little bit. It's slow going. It's such a large piece that even with a big hoop, I have to move it every time I do a row. I have to move it at least once. So that one is fun. And then I think I'll start in with something that one of my good friends did. I feel really bad. I failed to mention her on my first Flosstube. She also has a Flosstube channel. Actually, it's not Flosstube. It's called You Made That. And she's a really gifted, she's gifted at interviewing, and she just likes to spotlight people who have talents and do different things, and have really grown to love her channel. So you guys should check that out too. But she has dipped her toes into designing, and she made the absolute cutest little s'more. He is adorable. She has a free pattern for that if you guys are interested, and I will throw a link into my comments at the end for her channel. And I think if you follow that, it will lead you to the free pattern. But she's also a card maker. And so she did this whole little display with, I think it was a Dollar Tree easel that she found. And then she did the rest of it out of stamps. And I just think it is so cute. I think it's adorable. She's a very gifted card maker too. And we met through Nicole. She was one of the friends that was at the retreat with me. And her name is Tina. You guys should definitely check her channel out. Okay, then I think I'll go through some of my patterns that I've gotten this past week. I keep thinking I have enough, but do we ever have enough? No. I don't think so. So I bought this one from Little House Needleworks, and it's just the little Liberty houses. And I don't think I'm going to get those stitched anymore this year, but it'll give me something to work toward next year. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think those are so cute. Very, very, very cute. And then I just printed out, I have a lot of PDFs. And so I printed a bunch of them out. So I'm hoping that you guys can see them well enough. Because there's a new sale going on with Nicole Spohr, and it's a Cherry Hill Stitchery. There is 20% off code on her Facebook group for any Cherry Hill Stitchery patterns. And I've been eyeing these for a while. And I know it's not in season, but I just really love these cute little ones. Gonna make them next year, I think, for little pillows to go somewhere. I can always tuck a pillow in somewhere, so I bought that one. That one is called Bunnies Love Carrots. This one is called Bunny Food. And they're just quick little stitches. I think they'll go fast. And then the last one I got was called Carriage Patch. Nope, it's called Hop This Way. But they're all very similar, done with the same colors. And I think those will go quickly, but I'm looking forward to having those to do next year. Then I also bought from Cherry Hill Stitchery, Land That I Love, which is another patriotic one. Oh man, I just can't seem to get enough of patriotic right now. There's a little glare on that one, sorry guys. This one's kind of been all over the place. I think you've seen it probably before. This one was an actual pattern. And then I got one more, I don't think I printed him off. She's doing another sale starting July 5, maybe? And that one's gonna be a Christmas one for Christmas in July. What do they call that? Jolly, oh man, I'm blanking out. This is my first year doing this, you guys. So anyway, she's starting a Christmas one, and that one is a sleigh ride one from Cherry Hill Stitchery too. And I know it's kind of hard to find right now. So I'm not gonna do the big one. I'm just gonna do a smaller little one and stitch along with her on that. But while I was in Cherry Hill Stitchery, of course I couldn't, oh here's the one that I got. I'm gonna do Sleigh Bells Ring. Which, oh, I think it's so cute. Look at that cute little horse and sleigh. I think it's so, so, so cute. And then I saw this one, couldn't resist, and I do need stuff for fall. I don't have very much for the fall. And so I need to start building that up a little bit. And I thought those little white pumpkins were so pretty. And that one's I Love Fall Most of All. Again, those are both by Cherry Hill Stitchery. And then I bought a Blackbird design. This one is a Christmas one. I just think it's so gorgeous. It's just a pin keep. I think that's what they call these, a pin keep or a drum. I think they're both the same. Here's the back of it. Maybe it's a little bit better picture, not sure. But I thought that was really, really pretty too. And I actually don't have any Blackbird design patterns. This is my very first one. So I'm kind of excited to do that one. And then I have one more. Like I said, I didn't stitch any of the bee stuff, but that doesn't mean I haven't collected the patterns. I've got about 5. And she just released this one. This is Primrose Cottages again. She just released this cute little new one. And I jumped all over that one. And so there will come a time when I will be busy stitching lots of bees, but not right now. Not right now. Then I also got, I belong to a couple of different Floss of the Month packs. I'm doing both the Weeks Dye Works and the Classic Color Works. And I just started the Color and Cotton. I keep hearing such amazing things about Color and Cotton thread. And I don't have any yet, but again, Nicole, she gets me into all kinds of trouble. She's doing this, or she just did this one, I think. It's called Create, and I want to put this up in my craft room downstairs. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I love the bright colors, and I got all of the floss that she used as well. I thought that was really, really pretty. So I have that one coming, but that's gonna definitely be one of my next stitches. But what I started to say was I belong to the different floss packs, and I got my Classic Colorworks pack in, and they've been going alphabetically. This one is Blue Beatrice, Blue Corn, Blue Moon, Blueberry Tart, Blushing Beauty, and Boysenberry Jam. And so I'm just trying to build my stash a little bit with those. I can't decide if that's the best way to do it or not, but for now I belong to those clubs. So we'll see if I keep going. Then the next one that's going to get started in the next week, once I get my pillows made for my patriotic ones, is, and this is a terrible picture, you guys, but I can't find a good picture of this anywhere. It's Soda Street Sky Blue, Soda Stitches, Sky Blue Street, I think it's called. And it's just this little boulevard, little street, which has got all these really cute little vignettes, and I just think it's so cute. And that's been on my agenda for a long time. I've owned that pattern for close to a year. I think it was one of the first ones I bought, but I never could figure out if it would fit in my decor anywhere. I don't really do pastels, but it will go in my craft room. I'm gonna make my craft room kind of bright and cheery and lots of white and pastels, so that one's gonna go in there. Then the only other pattern that I got was, I'm going to sew, this is hard to see on this little pattern, but I'm gonna sew this little pouch. And it looks like this when you've got it all stitched, but you open it up and it's got 3 zippers. It's got a zipper that goes across the top and then little pouches in between. And I had a friend of mine that was interested in that one, and I'm trying to improve my sewing skills, and I said, let me try it. I said I would love to give that a try. So I plan to do that soon, as soon as I've got a little extra free time. And I've gotten some fabric in that I'll go over in a little bit too, that I was just gonna show you some of my haul for the fabric. But I have made, this one's called the Trixie Pouch by Minky Kim. And this one is super fun. It opens up really wide. And you can hear the jingling. That's because I've got all my wonder clips in it. But it opens up. I'm gonna lose them. Opens up really wide. So I can see this being really useful for a lot of different applications, like sewing, you could throw all your extra sewing feet, you could throw your notions in there, you could throw thread. It would be great for sulkies or if you had spool threads for a kit, because it's quite pliable. I made it with soft and stable, but it's still very flexible. So that one's a really, really cute pattern. I think that one's on Fat Quarter Shop if you guys want to check that one out. I'll put a link if I can. I'll try to find it and put a link in there for you. Then from Primrose Cottages, something that has been long sought after and has been out of sight for quite a while is light taupe. I got a whole yard of 32 count light taupe fabric of linen. So it's been hard to get. Is this Lugana? Oh, this is Lugana, not linen. It's been really hard to find. And it's such a beautiful color that it works for so many different things. It's just kind of a really nice neutral. Give you guys a really good, I don't know if we're getting good light here or not, but I'm excited to have that because I was just about out and I use that for a lot of different stitches, or it's called for actually in a lot of different stitches that I've seen. So I'm really happy to add that one to my stash. And then I went a little bit crazy. I have a unicorn chart and a lot of people have this unicorn chart. And I was fortunate enough to find it. And I don't know when I'm gonna start it. I have to kit it up. I have to get all the beads and everything for it, but it's a Mira. It's Lady of the Flag, you guys. I almost hardly dare touch it. It's so, so beautiful, and I'm so excited to start it. So I've never done a Mira before. This will be my very first. I think I'm probably a little crazy. I know I'm a little crazy, but I'm really so excited to have that one, you guys. I just can't wait. So that's a little bit of a dream come true for me to have that particular pattern. So that's most of my patterns for right now. One other thing I wanted to show you guys, and then I'm going to show you a bunch of kits that I bought. I still like kits. I really like kits. But a friend of mine posted this one weekend that Joann Fabrics, you could buy 14 count Aida by the bolt. And I don't stitch on a ton of Aida or even a ton of 14 count. It doesn't mean I don't like it. I still like it. I think it's got a really cool vibe, but really fun for dyeing and for just kind of playing around with. You guys, I got a bolt, a whole bolt of 14 count Aida that I can play with. If anybody needs some, let me know. I have a whole bolt. So anyway, that's gonna be kind of fun. I have actually played around a little bit with dyeing, and I did some in apple green because I really can't find anything today. Oh, it's right behind me. The Stitching with the Housewives had done a couple of honey designs on an apple green, and so I wanted to give it a try. And it took it really, really well. I just dyed a couple of pieces of white Aida that I had, and I thought it was fun, it was easy. And so now I kind of just really want to play around with that a little bit and see what else I can do. So it's a good way of kind of diving in without spending a fortune on some fabric. So I'm really happy about that. So I think next what I'll do before I go through any fabric is I'll go through some of my kits that I've bought. So I've just been kind of collecting for a while already. This one I bought because Shannon Christine posted it. It's a Dimensions Petite. And you guys, I think she stitched it in a weekend. I'm like, there's no way I would be able to get that done in a weekend. I could swear that's what she said, but I thought that was just precious. I thought that was really a sweet stitch. So that's one. I like Dimensions. This is the counter to the other toy store that I had showed you the other day. This is like the coffee shop. Oh, I've got a bad glare. Maybe that's a little better. Really not that much better. But anyway, this is another Dimensions kit that I'm really looking forward to finishing for Christmas. I doubt that they're gonna both get done this year. I showed you last week the one that I was working on, and I think I'm gonna pick that one up. Jolly July, that's what it is. I think I'm gonna pick it up in July and do some Christmas stitching on that. Then I also found this one, and I have a couple of different ornament kits, but I just really found this one to be really pretty. I thought all of those ornaments were just, wow, such a glare. Let me pull that out. I don't know if this will be a little bit better or not. Yeah, I thought those were kind of really, very kind of classic. I thought those would make some really, really pretty ornaments to go on my craft room tree. So I'm not sure how they'll fit. It came with 14 count Aida, and I may decide to try to go a little smaller just to see if I can get those to fit on some small trees that I have. But I'm not sure yet, not 100% certain. And then this was one of the kits that I bought right as I was getting back into cross stitching. And I just thought the colors were beautiful. It's another one of those Luca S patterns. You can see that there. But this one is ambitious again. I just kind of love the berry colors and the white and the houses, the bridge. I just think that one is really, really pretty. So that one isn't going to get started anytime soon, but I do love that one a lot. And then I bought, that seems to be the theme of the day, I bought this one, which I had seen another pattern that was sold out at the time that has like jars and stuff in it. And I actually liked this one way better when I found this one. So I thought, well, I'll just get the kit. And so I'm anxious to start this one. I may jump in and start this one yet this year. We'll see, because I really think that one's pretty. Wow, am I making a mess? Okay, then I have one more, well, it's not really a kit. This is another Mira, and I was very taken by just all the colors. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at the colors on her. And she comes with a really extensive bead pack. There's quite a bit of beads. What have I gotten myself into? I'm not quite sure yet. But I love, love, love the colors in that. This is another stitch. I have no idea where that one's gonna go, but it's just fun and I wanna try it. So, wish me luck. Okay, then that is about it, I think, for most of the cross stitch stuff. And then I just have a little tiny bit of fabric stuff. I subscribed and got the Liberty Box from Fat Quarter Shop. And you've probably already seen people do unboxings of these, but I'll just real quickly run through what's in those. So it comes with this really delicious fat quarter. It's got some of these most beautiful little fabrics in there. Again, they're 4th of July. It comes with 2 coasters, which are, I should really get those out now, but the coasters are really fun, nice and heavy, good quality with it like a cork bottom. And they're both different patterns on them. And then it came with very adorable cherry measuring tape, which is perfect for like a purse or something like that. They gave us some Bowen pins, which are fun patriotic colors too. And then we got, what size is this? This is, I think it's a 4.5 square, which is beautiful colors again too. Usually they're just clear. So this one's in a fun bright red, and a 4.5 is a great size. It's just a great size if you're quilting and stuff. And a pattern, and it came with this apple pie. Oh, this is so cute, you guys, for a flag. Isn't that adorable? Look at that quilt pattern. And I want to start doing some quilting in a very small way. So for me, this is about the perfect size to get started with. Then it also just comes with like a sheet of just the different things that are in it, what you can do with them all. So it's got a lot of information in there that's just helpful with the whole thing. So that was my kit, my Liberty Box. And I don't subscribe to their boxes normally, but Nicole clued me in again and said, this is kind of a very sought after one. If you miss it, you'll miss it. So I went ahead and subscribed to that one. Then I decided I was lacking in some of my fabrics. I have several friends that have cats, love cats. I have no cat fabric. They also love purple. I like purple. I don't love purple. And I just thought I needed some purple. So I bought some really fun cat fabrics. I'm gonna make her, I think she's the one that's gonna get one of those fun zippered pouches. And then I also bought just some backing fabric. This is actually navy, although to me it really looks gray. And then I got some more red too, because that makes great borders on everything. And then I got, she also likes, oh, here's some more cat fabric. So we got some, they're upside down, some cat fabric, and then I got some pink paw fabric print to go with that, because I'm a pink girl, so I had to have a little pink in there. And then I just got some 3 fun patriotic fabrics with gnomes. I thought those were really fun too. Could make a cute project bag or 2 or something. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna make on there, but I thought those were fun. So that is about all that I've got for you guys today. I did want to make a couple corrections from last week. I know that I told you guys that my project bags that I bought were from Bella Rose Stitchery. It's Bella Rose Needleworks on Etsy. And then I also told you that my Victorian stitch was Timeless Era. No, that's Gracious Era. It's still available. I looked on 123 Stitch. I think I found it on Amazon. So I know that one is also still available. And then on my One Nation by Bygone Stitches, I told you guys that I hadn't used any of my white yet. Oh, it's a lie. What I was thinking. I have actually used some white, and it's not the Cosmo at all. What I ended up using is Parchment by Weeks Dye Works. It's Parchment. Put it in front of my hair so you guys can see it. It's just a really nice kind of a cream color, and there's no variegation really in that either. So if you don't want to stitch that one single one by single one, you don't have to. You can just do the sewing method on that one. So I wanted to make sure I got those corrections done, and I will try to put links to most everything that I showed today if I can remember them all. So again, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching. I appreciate all of you, and again, just be the reason that somebody smiles today. All right, you guys keep stitching, take care, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.